This conference will now be recorded.
In today's session, we will talk about what is Polybase, okay, and before installing this Polybase feature, what is the prerequisite, right? After that, we'll start doing it external table with Polybase, okay, based on the time limit, okay. After then, what we'll do? We'll work external table concept with virtual machine similar to on-premise. Next, external table with Azure SQL data warehouse. Okay, and this external table is not supported in Azure SQL database. Okay, these two would be the patch services. That is not, I'll show you why it is not supported there. Okay, yeah, let's go there. First, we'll create a virtual machine, then we'll come back to that. Okay, let's go to that. As usual, we first, once we come here to the portal, this is nothing but gallery, and once you click here on create, then you will get a blade that will talk. Just go to group here, create on, click on add button, JF and demo. Okay, click on create and review. Okay, we are creating a resource group. It got created, just pin to dashboard. See here, whenever you log in here, this is called gallery. Okay, once you click here, a new window is getting open, right? Just click create on resource. This new window is called as a blade. We call it sub window, right, in Windows, but Azure we call this as a blade. Okay, yeah, go to compute, go to virtual machine. Okay, then try to create your virtual machine here. Okay, free trial, and go here, go to the resource group here, and give the name. I'll give something VM SQL Server demo. Okay, take the resource region wherever you want it. Okay, don't go to availability options all. We'll talk this later. Go to image 1 2016 data center. Okay, now it is asking for the standard size. Okay, I'll go for to install this. See this, whenever you try to install Polybase feature on SQL Server, okay, it requires minimum of 8 GB RAM. Okay, so you should see that minimum 8 GB should be there. That much capacity of virtual machine should create. Okay, we'll get create, and later we'll delete. Just go there now. Just see for the RAM. These are all disabled because this doesn't come our this. Why these are disabled is these will not come into our free trial version. That's the reason they are disabled. Some of the things don't come into trial version, the series, because if you see here VM size, right, these are the VM size, so some of the sizes doesn't come into free trial, only few of the things come, so those only would be enabled. So what I'll do, I'll go with 8 GB RAM. Okay, now go for this 8 GB, right, and hard disk 8, RAM 8 GB, 4 CPU, and number of input output second that you talk to the server or CPU would be 64,000 queries. So 6400 queries per second input and output. And premium hard disk, we'll try to change that into premium into external, that HDD one, while we're doing it. Okay, just select now. Right now it is asking for the username. Just give something demo user. It has some validation that you need to do it. It should be some special characters should not be there. Okay, reserve words, that all you need to read. Okay, just go give the passcode here. And as I told you, how you want to access this virtual machine over the internet is up to you, whether you want to go for HTTP, HTTPS, or remote desktop. Okay, generally people go with remote desktop, go for this. And if you totally have Windows license, then you can use it. We don't have. We wanted to take the Windows Server 2016, so there is no possibility of having the license there. Just go for the next window hard disk here. By default, it is taking premium. So I already told you the difference between HDD and HDD and premium is the only thing is the performance. Okay, only performance. Performance is high in case of premium compared to HDD hard disk. Now, second thing is premium is used majorly for virtual machines only. Okay, and HDD is nothing but this premium is nothing but HDD only. Okay, HDD only. Now, when you go for HDD, this is a solid state drive, and it is a fiber cable optical. Okay, right. And majorly premium is used for hard disk only, not for any other storage purpose. The other day we have seen for the storage premium is only supported for local LRS, that is local retain service. Okay, yeah, let's go there. Now go for next, networking. Okay, virtual network, it creates bounds and load balancing. This all we'll see later. Load balancing this all. And if you go for auto shutdown, backup is off, because I told you we are creating infrastructure, so we all need to do. I told you in the first only. Wherever you go for in IaaS, because we in IaaS is nothing but they provide infrastructure, we need to do it. So they only create that capacity or infrastructure, remaining we need to handle. Okay, yeah, just say go for next year advance. Okay, next tags here, just review and create now. Whatever you have done, it is going to get reviewed, and the price that is charged is 21 rupees per hour. Okay, because we are taken high capacity, we'll create and delete it as soon as possible. Just click on create now. Okay, it will get created. Meanwhile, let's go to our concept now. So Polybase is, you can install this, you can install SQL Server Polybase only once, only one instance per machine. Okay, not more than that. It will not allow. It will not allow to install more than one time. Okay, why I'm telling is, for only one instance of SQL, for only one time. The reason is, on single machine you can install nearly about 20 instances of SQL Server. You can do it on SQL Server machine. On your local laptop or desktop, you can install around some 20 instances of SQL Server. But for all the 20 instances, you can't install this Polybase feature. Only for one time, only for one instance of SQL Server, you can install Polybase. Okay, this is one thing. You can't do it for the multiple times. If you want, you can do it. That will throw you the error. Then what about what in case, as I'm telling you, only for one instance that you can install. But but what in case other instances of SQL Server wants to use this Polybase feature? What in case then? Yes, you can use that. Use one instance which is already on your machine. Using that, you can do it. Okay, yeah. Then next thing is, I told you whatever, because in SQL Server you have many things. In SQL Server installation, you have many things, right? SQL Server, then SSIS, SSRS, SSAS. Okay, there are many things. You will have SQL Server agents, jobs. Okay, these all will be when you are trying to install these, all services would be registered in these. All services would be registered where? In services.msc, right? Yesterday I told you, opened that and showed you what is that. Let's go and I'll tell you here. Till that we install services.msc. Okay, we'll get it here. Go to, just press on yes later, then you can see here SQL Server agent, analysis services, integration services. Okay, I don't have reporting service because I have not installed, right? This is all you have. Whatever the service, because it shows many features, based on the features that you select, those would be installed here. Okay, now these all because I've selected these installed. Now what I'll do, apart from this, I am selecting new feature called new feature called Polybase here. So at that time, two services are installed here. Two services are registered in services.msc. That is Polybase data moment. Okay, see here. Polybase data moment, Polybase data engine. These two services would be installed by default because we are installing that SQL Server. But to install this SQL Server Polybase, you need to have, okay, one prerequisite called JRE, that is Java Runtime Environment. This is required. And if you don't have this installed, by default you don't have this. By default you will not have in any Windows machine. By default, when you go from Microsoft machines, you will have by default Visual Studio Framework, which is runtime again. But this will not, you will not have this. But this Polybase will run on top of JRE only. Okay, then you need to download and install. I'll tell you how you can do it. Okay, yeah, let's go to virtual machine. Then while installing, we'll come back again. Okay, yeah, let's go to there. It is done. Just go to the resource group. I think virtual machine has got created. Okay, just go there. Yeah, you have connect button here. Okay, if you click here, you will get some RDP file downloaded. Okay, you can take this RDP file here. You will get every time. So don't go to this RDP file. Okay, just go to this public IP address. Okay, and you have a stop button also. Stop, restart, start button. Don't stop the machine after working is over. Try to delete. I told you yesterday, don't try to delete a virtual machine. Try to go to resource group and delete entire resource group. Okay, are you able to hear me, guys? Is there any network problem?
One more doubt,
Hello.
Srikanth. So, if we mistakenly delete the VM, so how could we do it? Like delete the RG demo directly or resource group, or is there
Yeah,
nothing
you
we
need
can
to.
do?
No, I told you yesterday. I showed you, right? Go and
Yeah.
I told yesterday while meeting, I'll just show you. If I go here, we delete directly or what? 1 minute. If you're trying to delete, there are some resource like hard disk and virtual network, IP address, public IP address are not getting deleted. Yesterday you were showing that. So in that case, you'll not able. Otherwise, what you need to do, you need to go physically each and every resource that is created, service created to virtual machine and delete. But what happens that in that cases, you will be in some cases, what do? There's a possibility of creating a, so don't try to do it. Actually, this is we are doing it because from the basic creating a machine and deleting, but in the real time you will be not giving any permission to delete any of the machine because there would be a proper dedicated administrator handling this virtual portal. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because the reason I'm telling you that, because the person who works in a company for a client, no one has right, no one would have right, they'll not give any permission to this portal. They'll give only this public IP address and the required credentials, and you will be mapped to this Azure Active Directory, where yesterday we were adding some users to that. We were adding the portal that app registration, but the users will be added. Then the particular person is mapped to that particular resource, and you will be able to see that resource. No other, all the person will not able to see all the subscriptions. All the persons will not able to see all the resource group. All the person will not able to see all the resource in that entire subscription. They'll restrict wherever required. They'll not allow you everything to do it. The first thing is they'll not allow you to log into this portal only in the real time. For this all, while we go slowly, then you'll come to know what they do it. Okay, yeah, just go to public IP address here, then go to remote desktop. Even this SQL server you have, right, they don't give you you any permission to delete or write also. They'll only give read permissions because entire thing is done using Azure Data Factory. You need to just load after that pipeline which is scheduled or built to load your data from on-premise to your target sources, from the sources to a target machine. Then you need to just go and check what is happening there, whether that is perfectly loaded or not, based on the records that from the source has come perfectly, and what are the records that are rejected, and the data records that are loaded are correct or not, the total is count is correct or not. You need to go and check there. That is what. Just go for login. Okay, just say yes here, because for every minute they are going to charge. It's not free one, so they'll be a little bit cautious. Okay, just open this. See here, we don't have anything except this minimum Windows access, file, administrative tools, PowerShell, these all. We don't have anything. Just go to that. Go to Google now. Yeah, you'll get all this alerts here. You need to bear for this. For this, what we need to do in the real time, what no will not will to avoid this. All the personally what they do, they add all your what IP that web websites into a secure network so that it will not give any problem for you in the real time. Okay, secure purpose. So what we'll do instead of that, we'll go and install the Firefox so that these all issues doesn't come for us. We'll download, then we'll come to the Polybase and SQL server. We'll download this. Okay, we have got, we have installed this. Generally, this is not required actually external table. It is required because there is a concept called CTE also. CTE and CTE is nothing but to create a common table expression. Create table as select also we have in a SQL data warehouse. So that is related to this external table only. We'll talk that also. What has happened? 1 minute, guys. Yeah, it is getting open. Okay, just we'll put download for SQL Server 2016 and above. Okay, then 2016 or 2017. Then we'll come back to that. Just try to download from 2016 and above. It will support. Just go there and try to do it. Now 2017 has already come. 2018 is in the market, ready to market. Okay, just go for this. Yeah, you can go here. It will ask from some of the details. Just try to give it. Yeah, we'll just try to put that installation account back. It takes time. Okay, go to this and you say install. I've already shared yesterday's video. Can you check? Meanwhile, can you try to check your whether you got that mail for you all guys? Srinivas, Ramesh, Naveen,
Got it. Yeah,
yeah,
we got
yeah, yeah. And check whether you are able to download that also.
it. Certainly it's working.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, this whole installation need not know for us, but in case people ask you what is Polybase and what are required, then you should be able to tell. That is only the concept intended behind showing the installation. Otherwise, this is not required. this file, whatever the exe file that has downloaded, this is extracting, this has already extracted here into this location. See here, SQL Server 2016 media evaluation underscore. Okay, this is what it has got already extracted. Now I think this is not required now for this. You can cancel now. Just cancel this. Yes. Now go to this setup here. Right click here. Just run as administrator. I'll just close all this windows here. That is browsers. Should be able to get it. Yeah, you got it. This. Just go to installation. Just go for new standard or adding the new features for this. Don't go for this management studio tools. I'll tell you why to go for this. Actually, when you go to the SQL Server, right? Just go prior to 2016 SQL Server 2016 means 2014 and below versions. Okay, below versions. SQL Server has to use to come with SSMS and SQL Server Engine. But from SQL Server 2016 onwards, these two are coming separately. So what you need to do? First, you need to install SQL Server Engine. Then afterwards, you need to install SSMS. Okay, I'll show you later. If you don't have this SSMS, then you will not able to connect to any server or any other servers, or you'll not able to write any query to the database also. So this is the foremost important thing. But database engine is already going to get installed using this 2016 version. Okay, yeah, let's go there. That's the reason they are asking for management tools also. Here you can see it will install download page to install SQL Server Management Studio and command line. Okay, we don't require, we'll just do later. Just go for SQL Server standard alone installation or add features to the existing installation. Okay, we'll go for this. We don't have any SQL Server edition already installed. We are doing it for the first time. So go for that. Now it is asking for the free version. Even you install, if you don't want to go for on your virtual machine because it is costing around some 25 rupees, you can do it on your SQL on your local desktop or laptop also. That is the reason I've done on my local machine. But to show this on virtual machine, I'm creating a virtual machine and showing you. Okay, just go for next year, accept the license here. This is all you know. Just say go, that's all. Next, right? It's take some validations, all prerequisites. Okay, it's all passed all the validations here. Just say next now. Now if you see here, you'll get this polybase here in instance features database engine services. I told you SQL Server Engine, right? In this you have SQL Server. These all not required, just leave it. Just go for this fifth one, polybase. Okay, polybase query service for external data. What is external data? Is the data that you want to query from your Azure storage and SQL data warehouse. Azure storage and SQL data lake. Okay, for that purpose, you can see here it includes Polybase technology that enables truly integrating query across Hadoop non-relational data and SQL Server relational data using T-SQL statements. Right? Yeah, I'm taking this all. I'm selecting all this. Okay. Just go for all. I'll remove this R. Okay, honestly take time. I'm removing this R also here. Okay, R and Python also come with a SQL Server. Now for 2016 it is R, but from 2017 you have R plus Python. From 2019 you have artificial intelligence also for SQL Server. Okay, that's all not for our course. Yeah, let's go. Now you have a SQL reporting services, right? These all left over leave, and integration services also for SSS packages. Just leave these all. I'll remove this master data services also, not required. Yeah. Now say next, what are the features you wanted? Our main target is this polybase only. Remaining we are not required. That it is telling straight away is telling across Hadoop and non-relational and SQL Server relational to query from external resources. Right? Yeah, just say next now. Now it is going to validate whether JR is present on your machine or not. Right? See here. It has got failed and next button is not enabled here. Right? See here. Oracle JRE 7 update 64-bit higher version is required. Yes. And this Polybase feature, you have operating system, right? Windows operating system. You can have either 32-bit or 64-bit. But most of the features you want to work, you want to install on Windows machine, your operating system should be 64-bit only. Otherwise, some of the features would not be installed. So, similar case for Polybase also, to get installed on Windows 64-bit, you need to have 64-bit only. Otherwise, no. It's already telling you on the, it is already telling you here. Right? Now, what you need to do? It will not, here there is no next button also to skip this. And I told you there should be compulsory one instance of Polybase. Right? There is no possibility of going ahead. So what you need to do? Now just go and try to download this JRE and install in your machine. Otherwise, Polybase will not work for you. Or you will not be allowed to go ahead and install your SQL Server. Okay? Yeah, we'll just keep this down. We'll come back again to this. We'll try to download our, what we'll do? We'll download our JRE. Okay? Just go there. What is asking? JRE 7, right? JRE 7 update 51 64-bit for CD showing you Polybase download. Just go there. Okay, get it download. See where I think there might be some attachment, or you can go to Oracle site and download also. There is no issue. Okay. Yeah, just go there. Yeah, just go to this link, Oracle site. Just go there. Right now it will ask you for the login. We'll try to download, don't worry. Okay, click here. Okay, now we have click on JRE. Okay, now it will ask you, now go to this, you have Windows 64 and this, go to exe, don't go for tar files all. If you go for tar files all, then that will be a problem for you again. You need to unzip this. It's not like Windows, just go for exe file, just click on this. It might ask you for the login. Okay, just try to have a account for this. I have mine. I'll use it and show you. Create a dummy one that doesn't create any problem for you. Okay, I have download this JRE. Okay, right, we'll try to install this JRE one. It's like a Windows only. You need not add, just click next. That's all. This is all you should be able to tell in. If someone asks you what is Polybase, you should be able to tell all this. What we need to do, what is Polybase, how it works. Okay. And when you come to SQL database, I'll tell you why you require this all. Okay, it successfully got installed. Just close this. Now come back to our one. Just go back now. Now say next. It will try to validate. Okay, now it has validated. Now it has got succeeded. Now it's all same. Now you need not do anything. Just say next. Default SQL Server MySQL instances you want to change, you can change it. Okay, now you can see here, right? Polybase configuration, and there's a port number used for Polybase. Okay, it by default takes, but you need not worry about this port number. No, nothing is required. Just say next here. Now these all, why these all coming? Because we have selected all the features in feature installation, feature selection. So all the features that we have selected, each and every feature has some service that need to be registered in services.msc. So that all are coming here. Okay. Yeah, just say next now. Now we want to go for Windows authentication or what? We'll go for mixed authentication, both Windows and mixed. Just give some password here. By default, SA is, I'll show you. SA is the username and password is what you are trying to give. Okay. Now add the current user. Who is the current user? We have created a virtual machine within using some username and password, right? That user will become the administrator for this SQL Server instance also. Okay. Tomorrow, if something goes wrong, so there should be some administrator to make some changes or corrections. So to that, so we have not created any user in SQL Server. So the Windows user will be working as a administrator for this SQL Server instance also. Where is that user is coming? Yes, we have while creating a virtual VM, we have given username and password, right? That person would be working as administrator for the SQL Server. Okay, yeah, just say add user. You can see here you will get the name of that person also here. Demo user, right? This is a virtual machine. VM SQL Server demo is a machine name that we have created, and demo is a username that we have created, right? Just see here, SQL Server administrator have unrestricted access to database engine. So this person would be acting as administrator, and he would be giving permission to the users and add the users to the database. That all activity can do it. Okay. Yeah, just say next now. Now what you want, these are not related, just say add user and just go ahead. This is administrator. This is related to Power BI and multi-dimensional model. We'll talk this Power BI later. Okay, once we do everything. Just say next. Add user. Same permissions for relay distributed controller. Just say next now. It is giving all the features that you have selected and what all, where this all would get installed in which directory, all this. Okay, services. Just say install. It will take care. Okay, let's come back to our Polybase one, right? Why is Polybase required is when you want to, as I told you in the yesterday also, generally in the SQL server, right? What do? You create a database and you create a table called employee, right? And what do? You start doing DML operations, nothing but insertions, updations, right? And deletions. You do it. Why? Because data is stored in the RDBMS only, nothing but in data file. Okay, in data files the data is stored, so you are able to do it. Generally what I am trying to tell is data will be stored in a table that is stored in database where you can perform DML operations is my intention. But what I am trying to do with the Polybase is here in SQL, when the Polybase is installed in the SQL server, in SQL server instance you have a database here also, and here also you have a table. But the table which is there in the database, this schema of this table is present in the database. What is this schema means? Nothing but I am telling you, create table employee, okay, and column 1 data type 1, column 2 data type 2, column 3 something data type 3. Okay, I'm closing it here. So after this, what I'm trying to tell, the location from where you want to read the data, location, either it can be Azure storage, that is blob, container. Under container you will have a folder, right? Because in Azure storage you will have a blob. In blob you will create a container. In that container I am trying to upload the files in a folder. From this location I am telling this table to read, right? When I use Azure storage. No, you want to go for the location data Azure data lake store also. In this you'll have no container, directly folders, and in this you'll have files. Okay, this. So what is happening here is no data is stored in the table. Okay, no stored. It is similar like it is when you write a select statement, right? Write a select statement, select start for employee. So what it does, it will read the data. It will read data from Azure storage or Azure data lake store that you have specified the location path while creating table. From there it is going to read the data. Okay, so what happens is you will not able to perform, you will not able to perform any deletions or updations on this data. On this data means that is Azure storage or Azure data lake store. You can do it, but insertions can be done. Okay, this is also has come with new release insertion. Previously insertion was also not there. With this new release, this insertion are happening on the Polybase table. So what I'm trying to tell you is, whenever you similar like view, what you do, write a select statement on table. So it is trying to read the data from the table and get it. Nothing but is a light base object. Similar to that, the same way here also the schema is only maintained, but not data is maintained. Now the question is, when you're seeing that delete will not happen, I'm telling you delete will not happen, update will not happen. Then then what in case I drop the table, I'll go drop external table employee like this, because external refers to, external should be the keyword while creating a table. You use a keyword create external table name and give the columns. Similarly, drop external table name there also. In case I drop this, what happens? As I told you, only schema is in database but not data. So what happens ultimately is, table schema is removed but not data. But data still remains in Azure storage and Azure Data Lake store. Okay, right. This is what they want to do. Instead of loading every time, they want to put into some staging. From there, they want to do some manipulations. That's the reason they have come with Polybase feature. Okay, this is what. Let's go back to that. We'll do the example. It's not theoretical. We'll do everything. Example. We'll do with virtual machine. Now that what is created, we'll do now, and we'll do with SQL data warehouse also. We'll do it. Let this get installed. Okay. Yeah. The next question is, I'll open my, till the time this get done, I'll go to my local management studio. Okay. I want to tell you before, because I know I don't want to be idle till that it is get installed. We'll go ahead. I want to tell cross query database. Okay, cross query databases. You have a DB1. In this, you have some tables. DB2. Here also you have a tables. Okay, but you want data combined from these two tables, from DB1 table, DB2 table. So in that you need to talk from one database to other database, right? Yeah, let's go there. So this cross query database will work in virtual machine in Azure. Okay, will work in virtual machine in Azure, and local instance, okay, in on-premise, nothing but our desktop or laptop. Okay, but what in case of, but what in case of Azure SQL database and Azure SQL data warehouse in PaaS services? Okay, it doesn't work. cross query will not work. So for that you have a workaround. If it doesn't work, then there is no meaning in using any databases, because these patch services are purely on SSD, solid state drive, right? So it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work, there is no meaning in using any SQL databases in either Azure. Then when it is working on desktop, why do you want to go for Azure? So to get that one, we need to work with external table concept introduced in Polybase. Okay, this is a workaround. We'll able to do it because I'll show you what the reason behind this, why I'm telling you is generally this Polybase, not Polybase, entire SQL Azure is built using Hadoop architecture. How can you say this? What is the guarantee for this? So yesterday when creating a Azure storage, I told you block size. And when you go for this also, when we are creating type of file system external table, we need to declare what type is that. So in that case, we'll declare as Hadoop for that. Hadoop as a type. Then only it will work. So don't worry about this. When we go to practical, I'll show you what is that Hadoop, where you need to declare. For this, what you need to create is external data sources, not only for this Polybase, also external data sources. Okay, external file format. Okay, and external credentials and external table. Okay, why data source, external data sources? Because we are reading from Azure storage or Azure data lake store. Okay, then file format, because files are stored in Azure. Which type of file is it? Text file or CSV? What type of file? This is credentials that we need to tell. Unless you don't create this credential, it is not allowed to create data sources, file formatted external table. Okay, this you need to compulsory create. Okay, and table, when you create table, you need to tell what is what type of data source that you are using. You are already defining in the external data sources that data source you to tell, and what type of files are you using it. So this file format also you need to specify while creating. Okay, it's not so hard, not hard. You'll able to do it. Yesterday I told you that access keys also, how we can access. Using based on that, you will be able to do it for Azure storage and data lake store. Okay, we'll do it. Don't worry. Yeah, we are done with this. Okay, you can see everything got installed, even Polybase also. Okay, negative Polybase query service for external data, external service data, right? Just close this. You can just close all this. Okay, now go to services msc.services.msc. Just go for this. Okay, you should have this too. This too. Okay, these both are running. If you stop, you'll not able to work on that. And you have SQL server here, and agent also should keep on running. Okay, these two are running, and this Polybase engine is also working. Yeah, now as I told you, you will not find management studio here. Just go and type no management studio. You don't have SQL Server management studio here by default. They are coming in a separate license with the different sources. If you go for SQL Server 2016, go here. You will not have management studio. Now what Microsoft is doing is making habituate to use the resource, then later is trying that all into converting into a licensed versions. Okay, we'll go and install this SQL Server Management Studio. Just go to this, you'll find the higher version. Okay, now you have 18.3.1, and this has got installed on October 2nd release date. Okay, just go download this, save this. Okay, just go there. Now try to install this also. We'll try to do this Polybase for the virtual machine, and remaining for a SQL database, data warehouse, and cross query we'll do it tomorrow. And whatever the last two, that was on Monday and Saturday, that was service computing models and services, and that redundancy, I'll record and share that all also. Go to Management Studio, it got installed. I'll do that recording this weekend and share you that, because that was of my office one, I'll not able to share. So I'll create record what I told, then I'll share with you. Right. This is a SQL Server instance name, and I told you we have used window mixed authentication. One is Windows and one is SQL Server. So by default, SQL Server authentication would take SSO login, and password is what you have given there while creating a mixed authentication. Just remember that password. Just say okay. Now you are connected, right? Just go to the databases here. I think we don't have these all the system databases, and just go to the Polybase here. You'll have the Polybase instance running. Okay, right. Now what we'll do? This is add compute. Okay, hardware that is required and the port that I showed you, the port number which is taking the range. Based on that, this head and compute will get created. Okay. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll create a new database. Yeah. Just press F5. Okay, it got successfully created. Now just try to refresh this. You should be able to find that it's Polybase DB. Okay, now just close this, select this, okay, and go to new query. Okay, okay, no issue. Right, if you go to this database, in this database, go to table. Okay, we have external table. External table is only for the Polybase, and you have external resources, data sources, file format. I told you data sources and file formats are required, right? Yeah, but you don't have this file format for SQL database. For SQL data warehouse you have. We'll do this, then we'll create and show you. Okay, we'll do. Otherwise, if I start creating that, we'll end up here only. So the first step that you need to do is here. As I told you, I think notepad. Yeah, this all right. I told you these four are required to query the data. Right? Yeah. Let's go there. First step, step one. This should be viewable. How to increase the size here? Yeah, options. Yeah. Step one. Create master key here. Okay. Step two. Create external data source. Okay. Step four. Sorry. Step three. Create external file format. Step 4. Create external table. Okay, we'll do step by step. I'll show you once you created where those are created. Okay, before this you need to create external, sorry, second one, you need to create the credential, external credential also. Okay, this is what required. Why external credential required? Because that access key we need to create to access this. So we'll go slowly. Okay, this is what. Now let's go. First we need to create a master key, and without master key you'll not able to create anything. If you want to try, you can try that, but the first step is you need to create master key. Master will key contain only password with any password. Okay, let's go. The first step is create what, I do not close this. Right, create. Okay, master key encryption by password. Okay, these all should be capital because these are reserved words, should be capital. Okay, by password, just give some password to this. Okay, I'm giving some password. You can also give any password. So without this, you'll not able to go ahead and see what is happening, or you can't create other one. If you want to try that, I'll try and show you also. Okay, before that, what we'll do, we'll try to go and create Azure storage. We have not created Azure storage. Just go there. Then without creating this master key, will that allow to create external credentials or not? We'll see. Okay, I have not executed this yet. Okay, let's go to the portal. Now what we'll do, go to home, go to create resource. Okay, go to storage here. I'm going Azure storage account here. Okay, just go there. Now select the resource group. This name of the Azure account should be unique, because using this name of the account, this is also called as endpoint URL. Using this endpoint URL, you will be able to access the Azure storage account. Okay, just go there, give Azure storage blob container. Okay, I'm giving some name. Yeah, I think he's asking to, I have between 3 to 24 characters only. So you can see here it is trying to check. It's already taken. That should be unique because it compares with other subscriptions throughout the cloud, Microsoft Azure. So that's the reason. Just go for which you wanted, which region. I'll go for that only. Then I'm going for version 2. Okay, version 1 and blob storage combinedly come with version 2. Okay, there's a difference for that also. We'll talk that later. Just we'll go for core only, not hard. Just go for networking. Just say next. Okay, then create. That all secured data transfer, data lake. We don't require that. Just close there. Now, what do you require to create this? What is required to create this credential? Okay, what is required to create this credential? Okay, you need to have, because I told you create access key is required to access that block. So that block. So by default, you'll get while creating a container. That is while creating a storage account. You need not do anything. But for a data lake store, you need to create app registrations. That we'll see later. Okay. Yeah. We'll go there. Yeah. Just go to pin to dashboard. Nothing. It will show you here. Okay. How the visual virtual machine is shown here. Name. It will show here. That's all. Pin to dashboard is. Otherwise, you can go to this resource group and select your resource group. So all the resources are tagged here. See here. Okay. Yeah. Now just close this. Now go back to that. Okay. So what do you have? Here we already have access key, right? We already using this access key. This only required in case of accessing this. Let's go. So for this, while creating, we have not done this. Okay, we have not done. I want to show without creating a master key whether this credential is getting created or not. Okay, there should be at least one master key per database before you want to do the external table concept. Okay, one master key, at least one. not one, at least one. It should be only one. If you try to create other one, it will tell you that this is already master key present. I'm telling you, there should be only one master key to perform this external table concept. If you want to add one more, then you need to delete the existing one and create new one. This is what you need to do it. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I'll take new query window, new query here. Whatever that is required, I'll write here, and remaining I'll do it in the new query for each and every step. Okay. Yeah.
Srikant,
Yeah.
uh, you said we will be charged for 1 hour for the virtual machine once it get created, right?
Yeah.
So it's been like 1 hour. So will it be charged of 5,000 rupees or?
Not 5,000 rupees. I told you it usually charge 24 rupees per hour. I told you at validation time, right? It was
Okay.
showing you how much it is going to create. It's not like for this is charged for entire month. That is 5,000 rupees.
Okay.
That 5,000 rupees is not deducted in the first instance only. That 5,000 rupees is equally divided based on the hours that you use till the end of the month.
Okay.
If you keep it created till end of the month, it based on the hour, you take it 5,000 divided by 30 into 24 hours. Per hour you calculate, it is going to deduct. It's not like
Okay.
you created entire money will be taken. If that is taken, then you'll not you in one day you'll complete this all money. It will not be
Yeah.
done like this. Okay, no worries for
Yeah.
that. You should when I logged into the portal, you should have seen
Hmm.
here that it was showing some amount, right? I think
Yeah.
yes, see here 13,297. 3
Hmm.
rupees has been detected. Why? Yesterday we have created the data lake and blob. This was
Yeah.
yesterday. So that 3 rupees has detected only for that duration that we have created that data lake and blob. Okay, it doesn't. Don't worry for that.
Yeah.
Okay, and don't try to click on this click here to upgrade. Okay, then you will become a boss afterwards. Okay, chalo. What I was trying to tell you was without creating a master key, you'll not able to create this external credentials. Okay, at least one master key should be there. Not at least only one master key. If you want to add one more, then you need to delete and add it. And only one master key should be there per database. Per database, not for entire machine. Per database, I'm telling. One master key per database. Okay, you can try this later. Okay, just go. Now, what we need to do to create external credentials? There is syntax for this. Create database scoped. These all syntaxes you need to definitely follow as it is. Okay. The only thing is appropriate value you need to be pasted there. For what parameter, for what attribute you wanted the value that you need to paste it. But you need to follow this because these are syntaxes, SQL statements. So you need to follow this. There is no other option. Okay. Credential. Okay. Here you should give the name of the credential here. Okay. Then with identity. Identity is nothing but just to identify this credential, it is asking some name. Okay, give some name of the identity. Any name you can give. your name also, it doesn't matter, but it should be unique. Okay, then secret. Why is asking secret? Yes, because we have access is secret keys only there. You go to the Polybase, you have access key, right? This key should be given there. Just go there, then type here. Okay, there is nothing but access key, access key of blob or service principal key of data lake store. Okay, yesterday we have generated that expiry 1 year, 2 years, or never expiry. That key was there, right? That you need to give here. Okay, we'll come down to that later. Let's go. Our topic is to create now external, that is scope or credential. Just go there, go here. I'll give something like blob. I'll take it out this and I'll give some name. Azure blob container credential. Okay, these all names you should have it, because this will be used in some other part, some other way, because you are trying to access the files, because we have file format. So you want to access data sources, so you need to require this credential, you need to require to give there. Okay, then what I'll do, give here as a user. I told any name. Okay, don't confuse later that what is the user here. Okay, because that is a string, you need to give in a single quotes. Now go here, now copy paste that access key here. Okay, just remove this. Now go to this, copy paste. You can take it key 1 or key 2 also, anywhere, anything you can take it. Don't take this connection string, just go there. Now try to paste it here. Okay, right. What I was telling you is, I told you without master key you will not able to create this, right? Let's go. I just go with small font. So I'll decrease some font. So we'll go with 16. Okay, yeah. Now we'll try to create. Now press F5. What is asking you? Just thrown some error, right? Please create a master key in database and open the master key session before performing this operation. Until unless you don't create master key, it will not allow you to do it. As I told you. And there should be one master key only. Let's go and create that master key. Okay. Just go there. Yeah, we have come to that. Unnecessary. Yeah, we'll go here. We'll create master key. Okay, I'm creating this. Right? Just press F5. We have created. Right? Then where you can see this master keys here. In which table? Select start from sys under dot symmetric master keys here. Just go there. You can give name also, but I have not given name. I just given the password. It take by default. Okay, you are having this. Now what I'll do, I'll create new one. 67890. Okay, I'm creating a new one. Just see enough. I told if you want to create a new one, the existing one should be deleted because it doesn't allow. The reason behind is you can have only master key, one master key per database. Just try it out. There's already one master key present, so you'll not able to do this. Okay, right. And you know where is this getting stored? Sys dot semantic keys. Okay, this is all not required where it is stored. generally you will not be given these permissions to create even this credential scope credential also data external data source. This all will not be given. They will only give this varies file format and external data source. These only they'll give, and they'll ask you to create external data source. And what they give is the name of this external data source they give, and name of the external file format they give, and remaining the person who is administrator will create and give you. But because we are learning, we are doing all this from basic, okay, to have understanding what we are doing it and what are the steps that are required. Okay, in the real time you will be not allowed to do this. Okay, yeah, let's go. It was not allowing, right? It was not allowing. Was asking to create a master key and open that master key in the session before performing. We have created, session is open now. Okay, now just go, now perform this. Okay, it has got created. So one, we have done the master key. Where is this credential stored now? Okay, where does this is also stored in the system? Just go select start from sys dot, okay, database underscore credentials. Okay, just say run this. The name of the scope of credential you'll find here, and identity. I have taken user. Don't worry what is user. You can give your name also. Any name you can give, that should be unique. And the key should be whatever you have, that access key, that should be there. Otherwise, if you give anything wrong, it will not work. Later you'll not able to debug what has happened. Okay, yeah, after this is over, next one is data source, right? Just go, let's create the data sources here. External data sources. Why external data sources? Because you need to tell from where you want to read, right? Just go there now. Either you are reading from Polybase, or you are reading from, sorry, either you are reading from Azure storage or Azure SQL data, where you need to tell, right? Just go there, create. I'm writing a syntax here. Okay, external, because we are dealing with Polybase, so you need to have after create keyword, you need to have compulsory external keyword. Okay, but in Oracle or SQL Server, when you create a table, create table name, you will not have external there. But in this case, you need to compulsory have a external as a keyword for this Polybase. Okay, yeah, let's go there now. Data source, give the name here, name of the data source. Okay, with, there would be some parameters here. I told you this is built on top of Hadoop, right? I told you you need to declare type here. This type will take only two parameters. One is Hadoop or RDBMS. Okay. In what case Hadoop will take? In what case it takes Hadoop? In what case it takes RDBMS? Right? Hadoop is taken in case of Hadoop is taken in case of Azure storage or Azure data lake store. Sorry. Okay. RDBMS is taken in case of cross query, cross database query. Okay, you need to remember this. I told you cross query database doesn't work in case of SQL database, that is patch service, right? Then you need to go with RDBMS. These are two keywords that you need to remember. Okay, yeah, we'll do it. Don't worry. Just remember that this type will take only two values, that is either Hadoop or RDBMS. Hadoop is taken for Azure storage, Hadoop Data Lake Store. Why Hadoop is, yesterday I told you, if you upload a file, that file is divided into different blocks. Why it is divided? Because for parallel processing. I showed you, but now also I'll show you when uploading. Okay, I have not, we have just created, I think we have created or not, we'll see there. Okay, after this is over, location. Okay, what is this location? And after this you need to mention the credential. Okay, what is this credential? The step one that we have, what happened? Okay, the step one that we have created credential, this name should be given there. Name of the credential, that we have created. Okay, now what about this location? Location, yes. What is here, you need to tell what is, because whenever you're creating this Azure, okay, Azure storage, let's go to the portal. Okay, right, group, open Boba, go to Azure storage. In this container, right, what you're doing it, in container you're trying to store the files, right? Just create a container here. I'm giving data files here. Okay, just go whatever you want. Okay, I'll just go for private. Okay, go here. It's already in use, it seems. Yeah. Okay, now go here. I'll try to upload some files here. Okay, upload here. Then you're shown here block size, right? Block size MB. So this is built on top of Hadoop. So you need to tell Hadoop. Okay, what type of files you want to take it? Just go there. Then header comes. What should you do? 750. I think we'll not able to do it. I'll just tell you the syntax. Then we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. We'll take it the 3 files only. Just go there. Okay. I'm giving as employee folder. Employees. Just upload this. Okay. You can see these files here. Okay. So what you are doing? You have a, in the resource group you have a storage name. Under this you have a container. Right? In this container you have data files. So what you need to write here is in location. Okay. WSBS. Okay, WSBS colon // then you need to tell the container name, because you are stored in the container, and the Azure storage name. Okay, dot, how do you want? Blog, because you are stored in a blog windows.net. Okay, what is this WASBS? Is nothing but Windows Azure storage blob is what is called. This is W is for Windows, A is for Azure, S is for storage, B is for blob. There is nothing for S. And this is similar to like your Windows only. Okay? Yeah. Let's go there. Now this is what you need to give. Okay? Now if you go here, just take this. Remember this. Now next step, we'll try to do this later tomorrow. Okay? I think it's already 7:50. Next is external table file format. First, just come down. Yeah, external table file format. Just go there. Okay. Now for this, what do you need to do? Create same thing again. Create external. Yeah. Shut. Okay. Create external file format. Okay. The name of the file format. Okay. Then under this you will have width, and you need to declare the parameters here. One is the file format. Okay. And what type of file is that? Is delimited one, then go for delimited text. Okay. Delimited text, comma, and format options. Why format options is whether it is delimited, whether it is comma separated, you have column separator, right? Column separated, row separator. So you need to tell in that what are the formats that you wanted. Separators. That is, when you go for this, you need to tell what is field terminator or field delimiter. Okay. Underscore terminator. Okay. What is this? I'm putting as a comma when one each and every field. This is one. Okay. After this, you need to create external table now. Based on using that, using this data source, using this file format, you'll create external table. Okay. Yeah, guys. Any doubt? We'll wind up here. And one more is from tomorrow we'll have session at 6 a.m. We need to move ahead of 15 minutes. Otherwise, see, it's already 7:55. So we should be starting 6 o'clock so that we'll be able to handle. Otherwise, it would be late for me and you also if it goes slowly. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts in what I have told today? I'll just delete the resources. We'll not do tomorrow. We'll save for next 5 minutes.